If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button and turn those notifications on. And if you're feeling extra crazy, drop a like. I honestly never thought I'd be making this video. Boys and girls, back in the beginning of this series, I uploaded a video of us getting gold 1 on Foot Champions, and it was like my best ever finish I've ever had. Okay, I've hit gold 1 now like 3 times since that video, and I've been grinding, and this weekend, I was like, I'm going to stream my games, and we are going to get elite, and we only have gone and done it. My first ever time getting elite. I am so gassed. As you know, I'm an okay FIFA player. I'm not the best. Elite for some people is just standard, or actually for others, it's actually quite a poor finish. Elite 3 is a poor finish, but for me and the KFL and for you guys, I am so happy we have done this. I can't even lie. Like, I am so gassed. It was the most insane ending to a weekend league I've ever had. So make sure you stick around, stay to the end of the video. I trust me, you will not, you won't be disappointed. Okay, the ending to this video is absolutely insane. So if you haven't already, please drop a like, subscribe with those notifications turned on. We are so close to 150,000 subscribers. We could even hit it tonight. Make sure you follow me on Twitch as well, because I'm going to be live streaming my weekend league every weekend. And with that being said, enjoy the highlights. We actually start the stream 3-0. So I played the first 3 off stream, and then I was like, we're going to carry on stream. So I'm gassed, and stick around to the end of the video. So as you can see, I've put the record underneath my face cam from the stream, and we are currently 3-0 going into this stream and into the weekend league. And we start off the first game on stream with 1-0. We then play it into Mbappe, who cuts it back, and that is a solid finish, isn't it? I was actually filled with quite a lot of confidence starting the stream. For some reason, whenever I play, either whether it be on camera, on stream, if I'm put into a pressured situation, I usually, perform a little bit better, and this is definitely the case for this game. However, saying that, we do concede a 2-0 lead to go 2-2, but that is not the end of this game. Our first game on stream had 8 goals in it, actually. A lot of goals were scored. This one was Zidane, and one thing I've noticed, and I'm actually going to do throughout this video, is just look at my attacking play and also the goals that I concede, and where have I gone wrong and where can I improve, because I've watched the gameplays back, and I've already noticed a lot of improvement that I can make. And as you can see, we get the rage quit, and we get the first win on stream. So we are now 4-0 going into, what is it, game 5? Yes, it is game 5. There you go. And this is the team we come up against with that shapeshifter Mertens on the left-hand side. Kaka, he had to show up, didn't he? What a goal this is. I love the fake shots with Kaka are so OP. It's just fantastic. He puts the ball into Mbappe. That is 2-0. Not the end of the game, however. Neymar into Mbappe, back into Neymar, and it is a finish in the bottom left-hand side of the goal. Now, this weekend's league, I had so much fun with my front 4. I had Mbappe up top, Neymar on the right, shapeshifter Marcelo on the left, and Kaka just making everything happen down the middle. And if you're wondering what tactics I use, for my front 4, I just have balance on everything and let the attacking AI basically take care of itself. I learned that of the FIFA analyst, so shout out to him. I actually used some of his tips and tricks to help me get elite in this video. But there you go, we are now 6-0, and game 7 was an absolute fest, wasn't it? We had so much fun in game 7. That is the first of many goals. What a turn by Mbappe just there, by the way. I actually scored quite a few really nice goals in this weekend's weekend league. So do leave a comment down below. What is your favourite goal? Leave, like, I don't know, the game or the minute where you see that goal, because I do score some very nice ones. But we end up making it 4 from Marcelo. I definitely think that my left-sided cam from now on, I want to be left-footed. I just like the way that works in game, but we get quite lucky there to make it 5-0 from the penalty save, and Mbappe getting the rebound. But here you go, Kaka, oh my lord, this was my favourite goal of the entire weekend. The little shimmy and then the rainbow flick, and you can see this guy absolutely lost his head after conceding that goal. Is that your favourite goal so far, or is it going to be the favourite goal from the entire weekend? Do let me know. And also, while you're at it, click the subscribe button, why not, and drop a like on the video, turn those notifications on, all that jazz. So we're now 7-0 going into game 8, and once more, this was a bit of a goal fest. So we actually end up going 2-0 down. But is that going to deter us? No, it's not, because Mbappe gets on the score sheet, and then Kaka Plays it into Marcelo. Luckily, he levels it to make it 2-2. We actually went behind in quite a few games in this weekend league. But that wouldn't stop me because we end up taking the league once more from Mbappe, who absolutely had an incredible weekend. He scored so many goals for me. To be fair, the front four, all of them scored, but it's usually the Mbappe, the team of the year Mbappe, getting the vital goals, and also, of course, prime moments Kaka. But Zidane is also making those cutting runs into the box. Now, for my two holding midfielders, if you're wondering, I usually have cut passing lanes on both of them, cover centre on both of them. Then I have Zidane on balanced, which gives him the license to go forward and do the defensive work. And I have Vieira stay back whilst attacking, just so I have that rock in front of the defence. But unfortunately, we end up going 2-0 down in this game, game number 9. But once more, it's another game where we are behind. In fact, 3-1 behind. But does that let us, mentally affected us? I don't really know. But Kaka gets on the score sheet to make it 3-2. And then Vidal, who's come on, who's actually a really good super sub. Lozano into Kaka. 3-0. Is that the end of the game? Do we go to extra time? Oh, no, we don't, because he only gone and scored at the other end to make it 4-3, unknowingly. But anyways, is that the end of the game now? No, because our super sub, Biabiani, has made such a difference this weekend league. I can't even express it. Every time I bring on Biabiani, as they puts it in to Kaka in extra time, and we make it 5-4 and actually win that game, which was really, really good. But Biabiani and Lozano, Footbirthday Lozano, were my two super subs. They absolutely changed the game. I would usually take off Shapeshifter Marcelo, take off Neymar, and just bring on pace on the wings. And I'm telling you something, like I may not have Ryan Kent, I may not have Daniel James. Oh, by the way, what a finish that is from Neymar. Is that one of your favourites? Do let me know. But as I said, I may not have those OP players, but I have my own super subs, Footbirthday Lozano and Flashback Biabiani. If you didn't get them, obviously Biabiani I think is out now. I don't think you can get him anymore. But you can still go ahead and get Footbirthday Lozano. Such a good impact sub. I can't even express it. But this was a pretty mental game. 3-2. He then makes it 3-0 in extra time, and it goes to penalties. And when it goes to penalties and foot champs, I am stressed. The nerves are real. But do we win or do we lose? What a save that is by David De Gea. I put it in the back of the net. It's starting to favour me. He scores. What happens now? Mbappe down the middle. God, foot champs penalties are so stressful, but I do get a bit lucky with that save, and it's down to Kaka to finish off the pens and win it for us. We got some luck in that penalty shootout, so that means we are now 10-0, and this has been an unbelievable start to the weekend league. Game 11 was just a job well done, to be honest. Marcelo into Kaka, who gets very lucky once more, and for me, if I am going to go ahead and get elite, I do need some luck. Obviously, I'm not the greatest FIFA player in the world. I have an incredible team that obviously helps me a lot. But you need that bit of luck to help you get it. Like they say with all the best teams in the world, when you're winning, when you're on top, the luck usually goes your way. And that is game 11, and we are 11-0. And from this point, game 12, it started to get a lot harder. A lot harder, We actually go on a bit of a losing streak. This is the start of it. And we end up taking a 1-0 deficit in this game. But that wasn't the end of it. No, we absolutely got destroyed. I know we've leveled it up with Biabiani into Lozano. I made those subs at half-time because I felt like I needed the pace. But we get done by a bit of skill. Neymar, and he finishes it, makes it 2-1. And then in the 92nd minute, Mbappe, nice little flip-flap. There it is. I need to learn that skill. I don't know how to do it. He gets a nice rebound, and that is 3-1. That is the first loss of quite a few coming up in the next few games. And I don't let it deter me for this game, okay? We have one loss, and we go ahead and win this game. It was a high-scoring game again, sorry. We start off with an early goal, and as soon as I get that early goal in games, I usually am feeling good. If I score first, if I score early on, I'm confident I can grind out and get the win. But saying that, he ties it back to 2-2 after quite a nice, well-worked goal there. I probably should have defended that a little bit better, but obviously I didn't. And he makes it 2-2, but is that the end? No, we get a nice rebound. Kaka finishes the job to make it 3-2 in the early second half. As I told you, early goals for me are so important. He makes it 3-0, so it was just a tossing and turning game. Mbappe into Kaka, and what an incredible finish that is. I'm telling you, if you haven't got prime moments Kaka and you can afford him, get him. And who is it once more? Our super sub comes on to make it 5-3, and that was my last win for like 3 or 4 games now. So this is where the losing streak really starts. Going into game 14 now, we are currently 12-1. You know, we're definitely on for elite here. 12-1, that is a great start, but as I said, this is the start of the mini downfall we had. We get absolutely torn apart in this game, as you can see. 2-0 down, about to be 3, and yeah, we got put back in our seat. I can't lie, but we do manage to get a goal in the end of it, so a bit of a consolation goal. So at least I can say I did score against this guy. Quite nice outside of the boot finish, but we lost 3-1 in that game. And then the next game, surprise, surprise, we come up against Ryan Kent. How many times have I come up against this guy? I absolutely despise him. Not only do I hate him when he's brought on, but when he starts games, I'm like, mate, come on, there are so many better players than Ryan Kent to start games. Please, can you just not use him in your starting lineup? I don't mind you bringing him on, because I do that with Biabiani and Lozano, but just don't start Ryan Kent. I do get a consolation goal. 2-1, I couldn't quite muster the comeback for that game, and that is 2 losses in a row, which makes it 12-3. And going into this game, it is going to be the 3rd loss. We do take a 1-0 lead. I'm like, yes, Marcelo, great finish. But that one goal was going to be the only goal I score, and he gets a nice goal there. Lucky little rebound, I can't lie. Oh wait, did we score a second? Oh, we do make it 2-1. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay. We made it. We make it 2-1. Wait, do we win this game? Am I looking at the wrong games on my score sheet? I don't know. We're winning 3-1. Are we going to win this? Oh no. Oh no, we're not. Oh no, we're not. I just looked at my notes. 3-1, 3-2. This time it was down to someone else to have a comeback. 3-0. Is that the end of the game? No. Ryan Kent into Havertz. 4-3, and we lose this game. And that is 3 games in a row we have lost. So going into game, was it 17 now? We are 12-4. Surprise, surprise. Ryan Kent starting up front. But we actually start off this game quite well. And you know how I said if we score an early, and in this case a lucky goal early on, I usually filled with confidence. But I remember playing this guy. He was a good player, and obviously he had those meta players, Timo Werner and Ryan Kent up front. That wasn't going to stop me from scoring another nice little tidy finish from Lozano to make it 2-1. And this game, once more, was one of them which was just end-to-end stuff. So many goals in this game. And we do actually go to extra time, but unfortunately, or fortunately for me, we take a lead. But that wasn't going to be the end of it. Oh no. There is one more coming my way, and it's Mbappe. Boom. 4-2 victor. We've turned our deficit, our losing streak around. And we have 2 more games left, so all of these games you're watching right now were played on the Saturday, and we are currently 13-4. And I said to myself, I'm going to stop playing and start again on the Sunday once I reach gold. Is it 14 wins? So I want to be in a strong position going into the Sunday matches, starting in gold 3, and we're 2-1 up. It goes to extra time, and he just finishes me off in extra time. He makes it 2-2, and then he makes it 3-2. Nice finish, lucky little bounce, I can't lie, to make it 3-2. Was that the end of the game? No, he had to put salt into the wounds, and it makes it 4-2, and I lose, and that is now 13-5. And remember, at one point, guys, what were we? 11-1, 12-1, and we are now 13-5. This is how quickly FUT Champions can change. You can be so positive, you can be doing so well, and next thing you know, you're back in the pits, and that is royally where I was. But I didn't want to let it deter me. I was on stream, I had to perform for the people watching, and it goes to 1-0 in 12 minutes, and I knew as soon as that is 1-0 in 12 minutes, I'm in for a big game. And just like that, Van Dijk makes a very rare mistake, makes it 2-1 to him. But I said to myself, Theo, we need to get gold 3. We need to come off and start again on Sunday, and I had to do it as soon as possible. And I made sure it was this game. We come back, score a great header there with Mbappe, and then we make it 4-2 once more with Team of the Year Mbappe. And that was Sunday done. So we finished, Saturday done, and we finished Saturday 14-5. And as I said earlier, remember, we were, 11-1, 12-1, and we finished Saturday 14-5. Bitterly disappointing, but we go into game 20, and my actual stream freezes, so that's why you just saw a replay of my first goal in this game, game 20. He goes ahead, makes it 1-0, but, you know, I wasn't going to start the day off with a loss, was I? Mbappe, 2-1, And then Mbappe once more. 3-1. And I'm telling you, Mbappe is so good. Kaka, 4-1. That is game over. We end up winning 4-1 in game 20. It was a good start for the Saturday. So we're now 15-5 going into game 21. And once more, a lot of goals scored. We actually go ahead and take was it a 1-0 down? Yeah, it was a really good finish that from Bellarabi. We get a nice deflection into Kaka. He then makes it 2-1. That's a poor goal to concede, I can't lie. But at 2-1, I said, Baker, we are finishing and we are getting Elite 3 this weekend. So we make it 2-2. And then the chip into super sub Biabiani. And I really am loving Biabiani. Bringing him on is such a game changer. We then get a penalty in the 88th minute. Make it 4-2. And look, his head's gone. 4-2 winners. We actually got quite lucky there, I can't lie. Game 22, just the one goal. You know, we had to grind it out. We scored an early on 30th minute. Oh my lord, the finish from Kaka. Let's have a look at that on the replay. Oh lord, strike us down. That was an absolute thunderbolt. And we had to grind it out. You know, one thing I noticed throughout this is that, obviously I'm not going to show it, but my defending, I can't lie guys, my defending was low-key really good. But obviously after the 1-0 win, we go ahead and get a 1-0 loss. Ironically, I was talking about my good defending that we lose. But Kaka scores in game 24 to make it 1-0. He then gets another to make it 2-0. We always got to rely on prime moments, Kaka. But as I said, my defending, I was very happy with. This goal, however, I shouldn't have let him go to the byline and cut it back. But we do end up getting the victory. That is 2-1, and now we're going into game 25, 18-6. And at this point, it's getting tight. I went into the Sunday needing a 9-2. I needed to win 9, and I could only lose 2 for me to get Elite. So it is getting fine. I need to win all my games. I only have one loss available to me. If I lose one game, I have no more chances. Like, I have to win all my games. And oh god, it goes to extra time. Who is it? Mbappe into Kaka. And that is such an important goal. That is so important. I can't tell you the relief when I scored that to win 3-2. Oh god, guys, 5 games remaining and I have to win 4 of them. This time, it's once more Mbappe into Kaka. Do we score this penalty, or is it going to be saved on a rebound? I go the same place every time. Mbappe makes it 2-0. And this ended up being a actually quite comfortable game. Nice little drag back. I can't emphasise enough, the drag backs are so key. You've got to be careful when you use drag backs though, as we get a nice easy 4-0 lead. Because drag backs can become predictable. So you can do a drag back into a forward, so it's like a fake drag back. But as you can see, we're on 20 wins, 4 games remaining, and we need 3 wins. So 3 out of the 4 we have to win. It is getting so tight, and just when you think we could do it, we take a 1-0 deficit, and then it gets even worse. 2-0, guys. It is 2-0, but you know me. The comeback king, they call me. Mbappe into Kaka. That is 2-1. We are not going to be missing out on Elite this weekend. Oh no. Neymar! Lozano, the superstar, into Neymar. Makes it 2-2. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. That is a really good goal from Kenny Dalglish there to make it 3-2. But on the 83rd minute, who is it? Mbappe with that infamous drag back. As I said, it's so important to use, so it goes to extra time. Mbappe, he whips it in. Who is there? It's Biabiani. I'm telling you guys, Biabiani and Lozano, as you can see, they've been involved in most of the goals. And who is it? It's Biabiani once more to make it 5-3 in extra time. That was such an important win. Every game counts now. 21 wins, 3 games remaining. All we need to do is win 2 of them and we get Elite. Win 2 games and we can do it. Going in to game 28, that's exactly what we got. Marcelo header. Oh my god, 6 minutes. I'm telling you, early goals are so important. If you're good at defending early goals and grinding out, that victory will be able to be done. And exactly what I did. We end up winning that game 2-0. So this is it. Game 29. Guys, for Elite, all we need to do is win 1 game. Ryan Kent, Ben Yedder, 2 most meta players in FIFA 20. That's right. It goes 1-0 to him. But then Kaka steps up into Mbappe. Oh, the drag back and the finish. It is 1-1. I'm like, guys, we can do this. We can do this. He gets a corner in the 85th minute. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I've just conceded a bicycle kick in the 85th minute, and it's 2-1. So that means it has come down to the very last game, game 30. If I lose this, we finish gold 1. If I win, we get our first ever elite finish, and of course that happens to me. It was a chance-fueled game. I missed so many chances with that Zidane one just then, off the post from Mbappe, and then Neymar off the post once more. The tension, the chat was going absolutely wild, and especially when Van Dijk puts us 1-0 up. Oh my god, I was so gassed. I was like, for the 2, Mbappe! No. I'm telling you, how many chances I've missed was just so heartbreaking. So many shots that could have gone in, didn't, and of course, he goes up the other end and scores a tap in to make it 1-1. And this is where I thought things are going from bad to worse, because I go and try a fake shot, but of course I don't have the ball, so I'm clicked square, and I've done a red card challenge. Mbappe gets sent off in my final game, which I have to win. Like, I have to win this game. I have no choice. I make a defensive mistake. Oh, it was a nightmare, guys. I'm telling you, it was an absolute nightmare. In extra time, it goes to, and then Adama Traore hits the post in extra time. I am down a man. I'm on a red. Oh my god, Kaka with the shot, and then the 118th minute, we get a corner. Could it be? All I have to do is win this game. If it goes to penalties, I'm terrified. Van Dijk takes the corner. It's Da Costa! Look at me, the top right-hand corner. I couldn't believe it. We were a man down for the whole of extra time, for most of the whole second half, and we have scored 2 headers in the final game. Essentially, one of the last kicks of all 30 games. But was that going to be the end of it? Could we hold out for the victory royale? Oh god, if we're making defensive errors like this in the 120th minute of the game, but Cannavaro is there once more. And I was like, what, is that a foul? Is it a foul? No, that is the final whistle. We literally got elite from one of the last kicks of the entire weekend league. I couldn't believe it. And it was all down to the chat. The chat were willing me on. I know for a lot of people, this is standard getting elite, but this is the first time I've ever got it, and I'm absolutely gassed. So there we have it, guys. We did it. We got elite with the last kick of the game. And oh, the scenes were insane. The chat was going wild. But boys and girls, I'm just going to stop it here. Okay, if you have enjoyed it, drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Oh my god. I'll see you soon.